Hi, and welcome to the finale of The Root, Video Game Choo Choo's actual play campaign of The Sprawl by Hamish Cameron. I'm Janie, your GM. Joining me today is Rose.
Hi, it's me. I'm still playing Duskfall this time, so I'm still the killer, question mark?
Question mark. We'll see. We'll get into it. Scott.
Hi, I'm Scott. I'm Fleet Alameen, the driver.
Is this a voice you're
what
doing?
is this voice now?
No, this isn't a voice. I was just... Let me put on a different intonation for once. This is a serious and somber experience. I'm sorry.
I did in fact say Niall, so your time is over.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Niall, and I play Kencho, the Fixer.
And Solon.
Hello, I'm Solon, and I play Star Hikari.
All right, we don't need to all be somber and moody.
It's gonna be a long.
Isn't that what Cyberpunk's all about?
Mm-hmm.
I guess so, is sad endings. We'll see how today's going to end. So I wanted to take a moment first to just thank everyone for the support of the show and for me personally. Thank you all for listening and for talking about the show, for chatting with us in the Discord, and for having a lot of fun and going on this weird experimental journey with us. It's been something that we've been figuring out as we go. Not always perfectly, and I just want to thank everyone for following us on this journey.
Anytime I get to hear comments about the 4 characters from other people that are not inside this call right now, I'm just they're real and they're out there. it's such a cool thing.
It's been a lot of fun to put together. Mm-hmm. So today we are not playing The Sprawl, actually. Today we are playing a game called Follow, which is a game about working together or falling apart by Ben Robbins. Follow is a game... Well, it's sort of a game about going on a quest or a mission or something like that. All right. From the beginning of the text itself, Follow is a game about working together to achieve a common goal. Slay the dragon, cure a disease, overthrow a tyrant, get your candidate elected. We'll pick a quest together to decide what kind of game we want to play. Can we stay united and succeed, or will our differences tear us apart? We'll play and find out. Follow isn't about us coming up with the best plan or a clever solution. It's about seeing what these characters do, for better or worse. We may even intentionally make bad choices because they seem like decisions our characters would make. But even if we do everything perfectly, our quest may fail. As players, we can push for the outcomes we want to see, but we cannot guarantee it. Our story may surprise us, and that's part of the fun. Does everyone have the Follow game up? Just want to make sure.
Yep.
Cool. Can someone go ahead and read Start 1, Pick Our Quest?
Sure, I can do that. First, we'll decide what quest we want to tackle. If you're new to Follow, start with one of these 4. Read the descriptions aloud, then decide as a group which one you want to play. The quest is the framework for your whole game, so don't settle for one someone at your table dislikes. If you want more choices, there are additional quests in the back of the book. The 4 different quest types are the Colony, build a colony and make it flourish; the Dragon, slay the beast that terrorizes the realm; the Heist, get the loot and don't get caught; and the Rebellion, overthrow your oppressors.
So, those are a few... So the first thing we're going to do is just actually figure out what it is that we're going to be doing tonight. I have a few ones that I've pointed out, but that I've picked out as possible ones that we could do, but I am totally up to do whatever you guys are interested in. There's a full list on page 40 of this PDF. There they are. I'm not going to read all of these because there are a lot of them.
Yeah, there are.
But I'm gonna pick out a few that... Well, never mind. I'm not going to do that. Looking at this list, what are you guys interested in potentially doing tonight?
I'm here to overthrow an oppressor. That's
the Rebellion.
That one jumps out at me.
Yeah, I think that one kind of fits. I think more specifically for us, the Heist also fits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think the thing is that we kind of did a heist already, right? So
well, we do a lot of heists. That's our job.
You do a lot of heists.
Yeah, I'm just saying, it would be nice to kind of mix up the scenario a little bit.
We'll see how things go.
Sure. I think the heist could fit if we think about and make interesting whatever it is that we're stealing. I think the movement could be interesting in terms of like taking a broader view of that. The rebellion is also interesting, as could the raid be. I think there are ways to do the siege or the turf in ways that are interesting, hold our city against the attackers, or win control of the territory. Yeah. What are you guys feeling?
I personally like the heist or the raid because I feel like I don't. When I think about like how far our story has gone, I don't feel like the movement or rebellion kind of like feels earned.
The rebellion doesn't have to be that widespread, right? Like it could specifically be like, for example, the silver hand or something.
Sure,
or the chrome hand. Sorry.
Yeah,
So. I will say one thing, which is that this is the finale. And so we shouldn't be precious about this. We should be like, if we want to majorly change the setting in major ways, if we want to like make big plays, we can. I was thinking that like one option is that this takes place after a month time jump, or 3 months, or 6 months, or a year. Like this is there can have been, if we want to, have been time for your characters to make moves and change things up, and for things to be in a different setting than we saw.
What I'm saying though is that like I don't know if our story of our little group like totally works in the sense of like, well, we got to do like this major world changing thing. Like I don't know if we've progressed that far.
Yeah.
That's just what I feel, though. Like, if people feel otherwise, I definitely want to hear it.
I'm just thinking about, like, we jump ahead 3 months, and is there anywhere that we could put ourselves that would make it be, like, a big thing? Like, 3 months of star pushing, and 3 months of fleet driving, and 3 months of dusk killing. Like, where can that push everyone? Of course, Ken doing everything Ken does. Fixing.
I know there are things that I want to do that are like extremely immediate and not after a time jump. So that's just where I'm at personally. Not saying we can't do a time jump. It's just like there are some things that I think need to be addressed sooner rather than later.
So I'll say two things real quick, which is that this game is very much about your character's complicated relationship with the mission. And so you shouldn't be scared off necessarily if you think that, like, if you think there is tension between your character and the stated goal, good. That is the point of this game.
Okay.
I forgot the second thing I was going to say. So we're going to like actually read these out so that we understand them fully, but each one has basically different challenges, which are going to be like the individual steps that you take along the way to get to this goal. Each of these will have specific questions that we're answering, difficulties, and things like this. So take a look and think through it.
I like have preference towards the heist, but I don't want to like be I don't want to be like the only person talking on this. So
wait, what? I don't know how much this idea works, but I just was like, oh, the posse could work, and you can have it be fucking, what was his name? Fucking Barry Hughes. Like
Barry Hughes.
he's like recovered and built his own organization, and you have to take him down.
Oh, I did have an idea. Listen, all right. The good thing about this also is that I have all these fucking notes that I don't think I'm gonna do things with. And we may I had another idea, which is if we do a time jump, we could do like little interstitial scenes to like cut things in, like go back and record after. I did want to have Barry Hughes just take over the Chrome Hand. Like, I absolutely did just want that. Because y'all just sort of gave him to him, and like, he's just gonna do whatever. He's a threat in Sprawl terms. Like, he isn't really tied to a corp anymore. He's just sort of out there. Yeah.
The one that I don't necessarily think this is the one we should do, but I just like looking through these, like the idea of like the candidate where Star is like running for some kind of like influencer type,
That would be funny.
like union leader position of the influencers or something.
Oh shit, hang on. Oh, there is the show, which is they're
Yeah.
putting on a show. That would just put on a show the audience loves. We could just throw all this out the window and we're just here doing a stage play.
Oh, the high school production of The Root. I guess I'm just really in the mood to do something that like really changes everything. To have an effect in this world, because I feel like it's at least something that The Root has pushed us towards, is like changing the world around you.
Certainly. Okay, let's look through these ones. Okay, the heist is just about get the loot and don't get caught. We're criminals, thieves, robbers, hackers, con artists. The actual robbery could happen anywhere in the story, but the quest isn't complete. But the quest isn't complete until we get away. There is the movement. We can change society. We can make a difference. We're activist, organizer, believers, and perhaps some dilettantes. There is the rebellion. Overthrow our oppressors and free the people from tyranny. We're freedom fighters, dissidents, and just ordinary people who yearn for liberty. I would somewhat agree that this is a little unearned, but I feel like there are ways that we could spin it to make this work out. I feel like another thing that could also work is the turf, which is the turf belongs to whoever is strong enough to take and hold it, and that's going to be us. We're a gang or syndicate fighting for territory. Like that could absolutely be you guys.
Individually, or like we all have turf that we're controlling.
No,
okay.
So
we're a fellowship.
The idea is that. Listen, no, fuck this. We can throw this out and go play Firebrands. If you guys each want to be a different faction vying for power, like, we can do that. I am down for anything tonight. That is an option.
There's only one main character I want to fight, and it's not the rest of you.
Who is it?
We'll get there.
Okay, I found a page here. Sorry. I didn't see this page in the beginning, but I'm just going to read this because it's going to help us. Picking a quest. When you pick a quest, it's more important to wind up with a quest that everyone is willing to play than one that a particular player loves. If even a single player hates the quest you chose, it doesn't matter how excited everyone else is about it. That's a recipe for a bad game. There are a lot of quests to choose from, so if you want to get started quickly or introducing the game to new players, blah, 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 blah. Stick from the core 4 recommended in the start, the Colony, Dragon, Heist, or Rebellion. If you're picking from the whole list, it is often faster and more productive to have players remove quests that don't interest them to narrow the field, rather than say which ones they like. Let players go in any order as often as they want and take out quests they don't want to play. No debate. Just have everyone yank quests until you're only down to 2 or 3 choices.
Lottery.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, let's do this. We should just let's just make a list. Let's just copy this list in and go one by one. Sorry, I didn't see this in the beginning.
Yeah, the quest list is the bottom. It's cool.
The
championship. Win the big game.
So
you ready, Fleet? You ready, Ken, for the big game?
Okay. Here are you guys all here?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Are you doing this in Roll20?
Yeah, this is on the Roll20.
Okay.
It's formatted very poorly, so I might put it somewhere else.
Okay. Just so you know, we're still looking at Job 2, the Solar tab.
Oh, fuck. Whoops.
Hello.
Ooh.
There we go. Hello.
Oh, boy.
This didn't work. This didn't work.
This is a format.
Whoop. Text. Oh, my God.
There we go.
Okay. All right. Fuck. Roll20. Okay, everyone, let's just go around and just, like, everyone take off ones that they're not interested in. I'm gonna take off Cure the Disease.
Okay.
I don't think that's interesting. I don't want to do that.
Okay.
Why I want it? Let me delete it.
It's like we're crossing one out. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just, like, eliminate one from the list.
This show.
Yeah.
All right, the show is
These
gone.
are incredible options. We're going to just axe the best ones first. But also, we got a job to do tonight.
Unfortunately. Niall?
Let's get rid of the gods. Make more
Good one.
worship us.
I'm going to get rid of the booty.
Okay, good to know. I'm going to get rid of the breakthrough just real quick. We can just go quickly here. Like, I don't think we're going to be building
We're not
things.
that smart.
The bomb, do we want to get rid of the bomb?
Yep.
Yeah.
Or we could keep the bomb. Bomb could be interesting if anyone's interested in it.
I would have removed the bomb.
That was
at
one of
some
mine.
point.
Yeah.
All right, who's going next?
The championship.
All right, championship's
I don't want
gone.
to play blitzball.
No, I'm done with Blitzball.
I'm gonna say the colony.
Yep.
Mhm.
That was what I was going to make next. I think I'm going to say the dragon. I just don't think that this
Yeah.
is an interesting story to end with a big
Yep.
fight.
And I don't know how y'all feel about this, but I would really like to get rid of the candidate because I
Yeah.
Yep.
don't like the hierarchy that kind of instills.
We have to help Bernie right now.
Cyber
Bernie
Bernie.
needs your help.
Cyber Bernie.
No, we got to get Peter down too. He's throwing his hat into
Yeah,
the
that's
ring.
true.
It's the bad ending.
Okay, this limits us in a really nice way. I like some of these that I didn't see before.
Can we cut the superheroes?
I guess you can. We're gonna take down the big bad.
It's gonna kill the Joker's trick.
Never.
How about the siege?
Yep.
The movement.
I'm happy with any of these 6. So
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna cut the posse.
sounds good.
I don't know if I'm super interested in
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I like the idea of the posse, but not that we're bringing an outlaw back. Well, yeah.
I mean, unless we have like a really good idea about who the outlaw is, but I don't
Yeah.
feel like track down Barry Hughes is the most
Yeah.
interesting
That
story to
bastard.
end this on. Yeah, that bastard.
Can we cut the turf?
Yeah, we can. So between the raid, the rebellion, and the heist.
Perfect.
Does everyone see one? Okay, hang on. Once you get down to 2 or 3 quests, stop and have each player vote for the one they want. Tell everyone to secretly decide how much they prefer each quest on a scale of 1 to 5, and have everyone simultaneously point at the quest they prefer, pointing that number of fingers. If you're neutral, hold up a fist to vote for all equally. If there are 3 quests. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Pick one of these and pick how much you like prefer it over the others on a scale of 1 to 5. Type that quest and the number in chat, and then all on 3, we're all gonna write. We're all gonna
Press enter.
post it. I'm just gonna count down 3, 2, 1. Everyone ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Oh, you just vote for
Okay,
one.
Rebellion Sullen, I guess. I was like, wow, y'all went fast to putting numbers down for all 3 of them.
Rebellion. Well, Rebellion. What number? Rebellion
5.
2. Rebellion. Well,
Or-
it's like which one you prefer over the others, and how much you prefer it over the others.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Rebellion 2. Okay, good to know. Okay, there we go. So I think we just count right now,
Yeah.
right? So that is heist 7. Raid 4,
Rebellion 5.
Rebellion 5. So it looks like we're doing the heist?
All right. Sounds great to me.
Yeah.
Cool.
I feel like that makes sense. I feel like we started with a heist and we are going to end with a heist. And I feel like that feels right. And also we have a lot of space within the heist to determine what it is we're stealing and what it means for us to steal it.
Absolutely.
All right. Does someone want to go ahead and read the heist for us? Or at least the intro text.
Yeah,
here.
let me pull that up. I can read that. The heist. Get the loot and don't get caught. We're criminals, or would-be criminals, thieves, robbers, hackers, or con artists. The actual robbery could happen anywhere in the story, but the quest isn't complete until we get away. So if we customize our quest together, what is the score and what are we stealing?
So, this is our first decision. This is... Hang on, I'm going to look for the setup rules here. So, first steps. What's the score? What are we stealing?
What corporations do we have?
Can we have a look at
Let's
the
go.
corporations?
Hell yeah.
Let's go look at the corporations real quick, and let's see where we are in terms of actual clocks. So the final clock total with Sprawl was you had 1 with Cherry Grove Zaibatsu, 1 tick on Turn Horizon. You had 2 ticks with Crystal Court Group, 1 tick with the Chrome Hand, 3 ticks with Motor, and then 4 ticks with the Light Racing Co. In addition, there are some corps that we never really touched on. Well, we touched on, but y'all didn't piss off, which are Cherry Grove Blossoms, which are the Blissball team, Zenergy, Candles, Verret and Splints.
Should we take? Should we steal from Peter Dow too? Is that how this should end?
Yeah, we gotta unravel a whole new slew of Verret codes to confirm all the hottest data.
I have some things in my notes that could point us in a cool direction.
Oh yeah.
I have two separate sort of directions. One is, and they're both connected to the group, the Harbor, the group from the last game that y'all rescued. The first is some shit's going on at Zenergy, I think. Just because there was that advanced AI who just sort of left. And so they're definitely working on some shit and had a bunch of people leave. And I'm sure there's a bunch of shady shit that we could figure out that's going down behind the scenes at Zenergy. The other is Auxiliary Augustine, escaped from Crystalline Court Group and has some info on some experiments they've been running with a recently acquired secret prototype.
I like the Crystalline Court Group one.
Yeah?
Yeah. I just love that impression of, we were like, hey, you make sure you contact us if you need anything. And she's just like, I might just. I think that makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm. I'm always ready to make a run on Zenergy.
Are you ready to have your revenge?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I am fully radicalized at this point.
Niall, Rose, do you guys have opinions?
I'm good with either, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know. Whichever sounds good, honestly.
Okay, to be clear, with the Crystalline Court Group, they've been running experiments using... Alright, maybe I don't know if y'all
reveal that yet.
It's the prototype. It's the prototype you guys stole from them.
Right.
And they've been using it to do some shit down there that Auxiliary Augustine has probably at this point clued in you guys and Candles about.
Ooh. That would be cool to get back to that.
I think I'm definitely interested in that, but I also don't want to let my own interests overwhelm the
overwhelm the consensus.
Overwhelm a consensus, or the character things. If y'all are more interested, they are both the Harbor going, hey, can you do us a favor? It just depends in which direction.
I think maybe we should go with Crystalline then, because that would tie it into something we've already done as well. So, it'd tie into both of the jobs I guess we've done. So
I'm ready for a raw reunion.
Sure. Does that sound good?
No, that sounds awesome. I'm really excited to come back on some old stories that we were telling already. Also, we're underground, and I really think that to screw with the Digging Corporation would be absolutely great.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What do we think we're stealing? What do you think, y'all have been hired to, or we have been, sent to
Hyper
do?
Earth.
Well, last time it was the Orphic prototype, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And I still don't even really know what that is.
It's a plant.
It's a plant. I forget, who did we seal it for?
Okay, you stole it for the Crystalline Court Group.
Oh, right.
From Cherry
Grove
From Cherry
Zaibatsu, who were trying to sell it to Zenergy.
And Crystalline is like going out of their way to like reverse engineer it. Okay.
Pretty much, and do some fucked up shit with it.
Okay. Are we gonna chase down the plant again?
Are y'all re-stealing the Orphic prototype?
Re-stealing the prototype. It could be a little more general than that. Like not just the Orphic prototype, but maybe like other weird prototypes that they have. I'm not sure.
Yes. Okay. I think basically, in broader terms, what this could be is that it's like Candles probably is the group that's actually hiring you to do this, is probably the thought I have, which is just like Candles knows that there is some like super tech bullshit going on being researched in the Crystalline Court Group labs, because they have all this information from Auxiliary Augustine, who is an escaped engineer. They were the person who you talked to, who you had the like showdown with in the basement lab.
Mm-hmm.
In the like power supply room. They ran away for a reason, and the reason is that Crystalline Court Group is using the Orphic prototype to do all sorts of like weird, like biotechnological research that scares them. And Candles wants to get it. Does that make sense to y'all?
I like that.
Yep.
So, second question. Are we an old or new crew? Are we experienced criminals or newbies lured by an opportunity?
Oh, we're all of those things.
Yeah.
That's definitely this. I think this goes along with the last thing in terms of just like, because we're not just, so we will have our 4 characters.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. We will also have, all of you will have a minor character, and I will also get a major character and a minor character. This game doesn't have a GM. I'm also playing. So, we have to like think through both who you guys want to be playing and like where they buy in, basically. Does anyone have any comments or thoughts in terms of the crew coming together?
No, I just was thinking that the Three Stooges are also like an old crew, but they're also a new crew, and they're newbies lured by opportunity, and they're definitely experienced criminals. So we kind of fall in that lot.
Okay, great. Now we need to pick 2 things that make our quest difficult. The options are, it's well guarded, we're already suspects, we're inexperienced and don't know what we're doing, we're stealing something big or very hard to move, it's hard to fence, it's easy to identify or difficult to find a buyer, or we're stealing from vengeful people. They will come after us.
Well, we're already suspects.
Yeah, we are definitely already suspects.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Rose, what do you think about a second one? Or Niall?
I'm thinking it's either well guarded or we're stealing from vengeful people. Like,
yeah, I'm thinking the same way.
Rose,
do you have a thought on either of those?
Vengeful people.
You want vengeful people?
Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
That makes sense. I also like, we should remember how the heist is framed, where the actual robbery can happen anywhere in the story, but the quest isn't complete until y'all get away.
Mm-hmm.
So this is shifting that a little bit in a way that I really like. So cool. I'm gonna bring us down to back to the follow game screen, and I'm going to add these things. Where is Index card? Here we go. So we are stealing dangerous prototypes from the Crystalline Court Group. It is dangerous because CCG is vengeful and will come after us, and we are already suspects, which is just a really great combination. So I think the next step is to make characters. Someone want to read the Our Fellowship page? Actually, here, I can just read it real quick.
Okay.
The group of characters working together to complete the main quest is called the Fellowship. We'll each have 2 characters, a main character and a minor character. Both are part of the Fellowship, but our story is about our main characters. As we make our characters, complete each step together and discuss your choices so everyone knows what the other members of the Fellowship are like. When you pick details about your character, you're telling the other players those are themes you want to explore in the game. Follow steps on the next page. Okay, blah, blah, blah. The rest isn't needed. So, do you want to just go around and announce our choices? Here, let me give you all index cards here. This is the best way to do this.
Mm-hmm.
We have a nice little pentagram.
Hail Satan.
Go ahead and choose one. And you should start filling these out. So the first thing you should choose is a character concept. Just choose one of these options that you think fits your character well. It's okay to bend these a little, or if you want to come up with one that's not on here, just let us know.
So we're making minor characters, you said, for our majors?
We're making our major characters first.
Okay, perfect.
So, who are you? What's your main character's role in the Fellowship? Pick from the list on the quest sheet or make one up. You must be part of the Fellowship and you must want to succeed at the quest, though that may change later on. Pick a name for your character. If you can't think of never mind. That isn't relevant. We all have names. Write your names and concept on your index card. The next step is what is want from the quest. We all want the quest to succeed, but what does your main character want from the quest? It could be something you would get out of what? It could be something you would get out of our success, or how you want us to fulfill the quest. Or to put it another way, why are you on the quest? Pick from the examples on the quest sheet or make up your own. No 2 characters should want exactly the same thing. If you choose the same thing, discuss until you find the differences that set you apart. Don't worry about picking the perfect answer. Just grab something that makes sense to you and run with it. This is a starting point for your character, but as you play, you might get what you want, give up, or move on to an entirely new thing before the quest is over. So write your choice on your index card. Wait, no, I realize this doesn't work. I'm not next to Dusk.
What?
You're gonna have relationships with the characters that are around you.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So
We'll
it's
switch
gonna
us
be
places.
We could, but that feels like cheating now.
I mean, it's Romeo Wedding.
Yeah.
It's up to y'all. I don't mind if y'all want to switch places. I think it's more interesting if we want to play the story that we want to play.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Actually, yes. Hey, yes, this works perfectly. Hey, can we switch?
Oh, you and Ken. Yeah.
Niall? Can me and Niall switch?
Okay.
Is that
How do I
okay?
move the index card?
I got
okay.
it. I got it for you. I missed the title, but I got you. Wait, what is this? Wait, never mind. Where'd your name go?
I'm here.
Ambitious
don't worry.
Criminal is not your name. Okay, there we go. Thank you. This will be good. Okay. Everyone want to go around and just read what their character concept is and what they want from the quest. Don't do the what I want from you, but you won't give me yet.
Okay.
Just do the first one. Solon, you want to start us out?
Yes. I'm a star, and I'm an unlucky criminal. And what I want from the quest is fame. I want to make a name for myself and not Zenergy.
Great.
I'll do It's Dusk Fall. Oh my god, it's moving again. There we go. And I want it's from the quest is it's my principles, and it's to stop the danger since
What was
it's
that?
dangerous. Oh, it's principles, and it's to stop the danger since it's a dangerous thing.
My name is Romeo Wedding. I'm a natural, and I want fame. I want to show the city who Candles is.
I'm Fleet Alameen. I'm the planner, and I want secrecy for the route, but so we can continue our operations.
And I'm Ken Cho. I am an ambitious criminal, and I want wealth.
Great. So the next step is we're going to pick what I want from you, but you won't give me. which is the next part of this. Let me find this. Want from you. Your main character starts off with a difficult relationship from the character to your left. Pick something you want from them that's important to you, but which they are unwilling to give you. Choose from the examples on the quest sheet or make up your own. Discuss with the other player to flesh out the details. Why do they refuse? Is there history between your characters? What do you think of each other? Your story tells the other player what kind of tension you want to have between your characters. It should be something both players are happy with and interested in exploring, even if the characters hate it. Write your choice on your index card.
Is that clockwise or counterclockwise?
Either. Which do you think is more interesting? Which one do you guys want?
Oh, yeah.
Dusk, would you rather want something from Romeo Wedding or Star? Ken, would you rather want something from Fleet or Star? Fleet, would you rather want something from Ken or Romeo?
I think I want revenge on Ken.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Wow.
Yeah.
Which means we're going that way. Everyone cool with that?
I
Sure.
want
Clockwise.
revenge on Ken.
So, but wasn't it that like you didn't know that Ken fucked
Oh, we'll
you
get
over?
there.
Okay.
We'll get there, don't worry.
We can establish that, sure.
Hang on. If you have a specific idea, y'all should like chat
Okay.
this out. This isn't something you should like keep close to your chest.
I feel like Fleet is smart enough to like put 2 and 2 together in a lot of different places. The scene specifically I wanted to call out was like Fleet became like really suspicious of Ken when he found him in the school when he was with Barry, especially like when things, and that's when like things start to line up of like Barry asked him to do something personally, and then Barry followed us into a thing that he had no business being in, and I think Fleet has his suspicions.
Okay, that's fine. That works. What do I want from Star?
For the record, I did not know
wanna-
any of that.
Do you want to go both ways on this? Because we can do that.
I mean, I don't know what I would want from.
Would you want like forgiveness or trust or support?
No, I don't think you
That
have any
doesn't
money
sound
for
like
him.
that, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think you have any wealth for him at all, which is kind of why this relationship is so tough between Ken and Fleet.
Yeah, I feel like maybe I could want.
But I definitely feel like you should work your heartbreak into that, Fleet. I think that's it's also a part of it.
I feel like I could almost want like Star's tricks.
Star's trick.
Yeah, Star's
Star's
tricks,
trick.
so that like I have extra like I don't know like ability to, or I'm looking for something else I can make money off, I guess.
Oh, you're looking for leverage over me, huh?
So is this teach me?
I think so. Like
I think you're looking for a cheap, easy way to have leverage over me, so that if I actually do make it the way I want to, that you can use that for your own wealth.
Yeah, something like that. So would that be trust, maybe, or?
It could be support, and it's me financially at a later date.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd work.
Great. Star, do you have one? With Dusk, do you have an idea?
I really want trust from Dusk, and that is that I can be relied on for something.
Why won't you give her trust? Because that's the other part of this.
Yeah, because I was going to say I'm not sure, because like I do value Star after the last mission for sure. Being impressed.
But that definitely came with some asterisks, like
I guess so. Yeah.
Star kind of did some tactically questionable things during the last mission.
So like I won't trust Star to not mess it up or something.
Right.
Hmm.
I don't know if that works for
That
this
makes
one.
sense.
Does it?
Yeah. I mean, if that sounds good to y'all.
Okay, cool. Me and Star and Dusk have, I don't think, ever worked together in any of these. Is also part of it.
Maybe protection from Star?
Yeah.
Oh.
But why? Okay.
Oh.
And why won't Romeo Wedding give you protection? Why won't your old
am I
friend
doing
in
Romeo
Candles? Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, never mind. I take that back. Romeo Wedding would give me protection, absolutely.
Okay.
I was thinking, I thought it was to the left or whatever, so I was thinking star. Okay, teach me, maybe, because they're like very slick and not pseudo sociopath. And they're like,
that's good.
I don't know.
Is this my only worry with this is that it's a little micro when we could be thinking bigger. Like anything could have happened if we are doing a time jump in the time jump, like anything could be like, this could be, you want my support to become the leader of Candles, or you want or you want my support in leaving Candles. This could be like any number of things. And so I don't want us to like just go I don't know.
Oh,
teach me feels a little small to me.
Could we maybe also like try and pick like a different motivation? Like not necessarily from in this pool, or
Yeah, no, it doesn't necessarily have to be in this pool.
so if there's like some kind of story thing that you think Dusk wants from Romeo Wedding, that could be pretty interesting.
Food and a stable income.
Yeah.
Stability.
Yeah.
Yeah. It could also be teach me. That could be cool if you have thoughts in terms of how that should go.
It could be something along the lines of like Dusk wants to take things more like easygoing and like keep doing like small acts of victory. And if you're writing this like Romeo Weddings is like, I want people to see who Candles is and that she might be against that, you know?
Yeah.
So it's, yeah. So like a different of ideology.
Yeah, sure. So how would you put that? Is that like support for my way of doing things?
Yeah, sure. That would work.
Awesome. That sounds great. And Fleet, I'm going to pitch you on this. I want your support for my crew. I want you to join Candles.
Sure, that sounds like a good motivation, and I won't do it because I think Romeo's like aspirations for Candles are a little bigger than what Fleet has in mind, because Fleet is more interested in like smaller like organized operations, while Romeo wants something much bigger.
Yeah, that sounds great. Okay. So, those are our main characters.
Awesome.
I'm gonna go and read the next thing. Minor characters. Next, each player makes their minor character who is also a part of the Fellowship. Just choose a concept, a name, and a brief description. Don't create wants. Our minor characters are supporting cast, and some of them will almost certainly be lost if our quest takes a difficult turn. A good choice is to make a character who is connected to one of the main characters across the table from you, or who would mostly interact with them. Avoid making a minor character who would primarily interact with your own main character so you don't wind up talking to yourself. Write your name and concept on both sides of the minor character card. We don't have those. I'm just going to give you a second, smaller card.
Oh, that is smaller.
So should we just do it for clockwise again?
Yeah, sure. If someone has an idea, this can be like an NPC or someone who has been on screen before or not. Just like come up with an idea. That was kind of a bit. It doesn't have to be that small.
I know who I want to play, but I also think it would be interesting if someone else played them.
Who do you want to play?
I'm interested in being Shithead.
Okay.
Which is our hacker friend.
Shithead's great.
Does anyone else want to play Shithead?
Oh, I forgot about Shithead.
If you want to be Shithead, you can be Shithead. You don't have to be that.
Oh, no, I don't know.
Because, like, I can be Shithead and just never interact with Fleet. That's fine. I think Shithead is better as, like, a general character that's supporting everyone. But, like, you know, if we want to have that kind of interaction, we can definitely do that. Otherwise, I'll just put myself down for Shithead. Okay, I'll just do that.
Yeah.
All right, sounds great. Be Shithead. I want to go last here because I want to give y'all the choices first.
I'm trying to think of other characters that we had in the room.
Do you want a list? Do you want a list of characters?
I would
that
love
we've had?
a list.
All right, we have had. I'm just gonna go through some of these fucking names too, and we'll remember who they are. There is.
I do want to mention one character that never got on screen, which is my my contact, who
fuck,
who was a who was someone who would regularly request rides from me, and who I was technically intimate with, and they were part of some kind of corporation. That's as far.
I think I had thought that they were going to be part of Crystalline Court Group.
That's pretty interesting, honestly.
So if someone wants to pick that person up, that would be cool. Other people we have Mix Cabacan, who was your guys' like contact from Crystal Court. There is Barry Hughes, who we know. There's Stacey Ivory, who was a network director for Xenergy. There's Breakbulk Charter, who was Fleet's old friend, who is an engineer who sort of like turned against them. There's Broccoli Gamer 49.
There's Broccoli Gamer 49. Oh.
Who's a streamer friend. No, who's a famous streamer. There are multiple streamers.
Recently on Fox News.
Oh, God.
Fuck that.
Oh, my God. I just have a name here and I forget who they are. Miss Weather Wherewithal? Does anyone remember who the fuck Miss Weather Wherewithal or why I have this name just randomly there? Maybe it was just a name I thought of that was cool. Okay, maybe. I'm saving that. All right. Other people we have, Cut Corners Credit. That was Fleet's mechanic. Romeo Wedding. Oh, well, never mind. Hang on. Ricky 3-piece, shithead, Disco DeBarty, who was the other streamer.
Disco!
There was Lou Ann Ampersand? Who is that?
Who was Lou Ann Ampersand?
That sounds familiar. I thought I wrote that down. I don't... I remember writing that down, but I don't remember what their role was.
Are you really being Broccoli Gamer 49?
Yeah.
I don't know how
the famous
that's gonna work. I don't know how that's at all going to work in this, but...
There are a bunch of people in the harbor who I will read. There's Remembered Plea. There's who is the girl in the wheelchair with the cool glove. There's Auxiliary Augustine, who is the recent arrival from Crystalline Court Group. There's Company Man, and then there's Sitya, who is the security AI. Past that, yeah, and that's a lot of the names that I have here.
What was the name of the mechanic again?
Cut Corners Credit.
Okay, I'll play that.
Excellent.
That's good. I like those characters who've like been like helpful to us. Those are the best ones that I think would be good in our little fellowship.
Probably, yeah.
You also should not be afraid to just like come up with a new character, someone who we haven't seen on screen yet. Like this can be someone who's inside in Crystalline Court. This can be someone who's like anywhere. You should be thinking about why they're in the fellowship and how they got involved. And that's the only thing.
I'm trying to decide between two options here.
Oh, I remember who Lou Ann Ampersand was.
Oh.
Lou Ann Ampersand was specifically the cool mechanic who helped install Star's
made my bots. Yeah.
She made your bots and your cool. Halo.
She have an eye patch?
She had one cybernetic eye that was like glitching.
That's what it was. Yep.
So I have like two ideas.
Yeah. What are your ideas?
One is just do timeless.
Yes,
and
doable.
The other idea is Company Man, who is now dating Romeo Wedding.
Oh, that's good. I love Company Man. Company Man, please.
Okay. I'll do Company Man.
Company Man sounds
Company
great.
Man is so good.
That also gives you a connection with Ken across the table.
Yeah.
Sounds good. And yes, they're dating.
Janie, you could do Timeless. I think that'd be really cool.
I don't want to do Timeless because I feel like I'm going to be interacting with Dusk a lot already.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all have all picked, I know who I'm being. and that is
Can
Rob
we?
remembered. Huh?
I was gonna ask if we can maybe interrogate this Broccoli Gamer 49 situation.
Yeah.
over
Hey,
here.
Star.
Yeah.
Who's Broccoli Gamer 49?
Broccoli Gamer 49's a gamer,
Okay.
a live streamer.
How do you think Broccoli Gamer 49 is gonna fit into our little group here?
Yeah,
And how?
Broccoli Gamer 49 is Star's virtual YouTuber counterpart, like like representation. Like Star has been Broccoli Gamer this whole time. And,
Holy shit.
It should be someone who's not gonna talk to yourself the whole time. You
right.
cannot have another character that's just also you.
I'm okay. That might all work together. I might need to put someone else down for the side character, but I do love the idea that Broccoli Gamer 49 is actually just a programmed algorithm that's been running.
Fuck.
yeah, sure.
It's a good
As
subplot.
a VTuber.
It's very Zenergy.
Yeah, but like a real, like, you know how like her name is Kizuna I, but it's
Yeah.
like an actual AI this time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I thought that was the pun.
That is the pun. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
But like this time it's a real AI.
Okay. Can we just go around and restate who we are being and who they are? And probably how you think they got involved in the Fellowship. As we give Solon some time to think through
Thanks.
who
I'm-
they're gonna be.
My minor character is going to be Shithead, who is our hacker friend, who is more than willing to help out.
Mine is Cut Corner's Credit, who is, I believe, Fleet's mechanic, and thus is well acquainted with with what the route does, I guess.
My only concern with that is that might give you a lot more interactions with Fleet than
Yeah.
anyone.
I think Cut Corners is like also a pretty good like general character of like, hey, other people probably work with Cut Corners and also Luann Ampersand, just generally. I don't know though.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
So I have a thought that I would be happy to do 3-piece. What's his first name again?
You want to do
Oh my
Ricky
God.
3-piece?
Ricky
3-piece. Because he deserves to be in here in the Fellowship.
Oh
He's a
boy.
lovely person.
That's a
How does Ken's boss end up becoming his like?
Was he his boss? I thought he was just the contact.
No.
Oh, damn it.
I mean, you could be Ricky
he was, I think-
3-piece.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can, either way.
Because I think that would be really fun. Or I could have the real Broccoli Gamer 49 in here who fucking hates Zenergy for making a robot out of him that does his job, and now he doesn't have anything.
All right.
Okay.
And he's pissed that the robot's way more entertaining than he ever was.
Okay.
Yeah, like the
So
sub
we are-
counts rose.
Fuck.
Why not? That's good. I like
All
that.
right, sure. Why not?
The real Broccoli Gamer 49.
Yeah, you have to put the real there in like quotation marks.
Oh my god. Dusk, who are you being?
What is Company Man's like skill set?
They were just a person. They were just the one who had a gun.
Okay, so that's just yeah. Okay.
Let me read my. Yeah, so he is ex Chrome Hand specifically, and basically just like an ex mobster who got out, who is like never really wanted to be in the Chrome Hand to begin with, and was like happy to use the like. I imagine that they do, in fact, have a similar skill set to Dusk in terms of just, like... I think if I would assign them a class, they're probably, like, the soldier playbook. As I think about how to think about them. But also, he can be whoever the hell you want him to be. Like, it's
Yeah.
totally...
Okay, so then he can just be. He can be. Are we going to go into like character concepts now and stuff, or
Did they... Oh, shit. Wait, did they use they, them pronouns?
no? That was the other person. I think that was the mechanic question mark that we went to with the AI.
Okay, yeah. Company Man used they, them, and he, him. Okay.
Oh, Company
yeah.
Man did.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Oh, okay.
I thought there was something where it's like their name was man, but they weren't.
Yeah.
Fuck, hang on. I'm gonna get this right, so I might listen back to the episode.
Well, I mean, the other person was.
Do we choose concepts for these too? Like the listed concepts? Yes, character concept. So everyone should choose like one of those listed character concepts for your people. Okay, and then how do you think that Company Man got involved with the group?
I mean, they're in part of Candles now, so.
Hell yeah, that makes sense.
Candles and the harbor, so that's
They were adopted. It's fine.
Hell yeah. I'm playing Remembered Plea, and Remembered Plea was the like leader, the like sort of de facto leader of the harbor before, and is now very interested in helping you guys get a hold of whatever prototype this is.
Okay, before we go though, I have an idea for the whole Broccoli Gamer situation, and I want to run it by you.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Yes. What if he got in trouble with Zenergy and he does not have a face anymore? Because Zenergy can't afford to
have like a Broccoli Gamer running around.
Yeah, and so if you look at his face, it's just a like scrambled mess. Like
that's very good.
Like it's video fuzz
so then
when you look at his face.
Why does he want to break into Crystal Court?
He wants to break into Crystal Court because I believe that there is technology there that can help remove all of the, I don't know what it would be, nanomachines or AI tracking devices that are obfuscating his face so he can actually do his revenge on Zenergy.
That's very, very, very fucking good, and I love it. Hell yes. So, we've already done character creation here. So why not, just because peek behind the curtain, because this is a new recording session, why not everyone go around and just state who their main character and minor character are, what their desires are, and their concepts are. Who wants to start? Solon?
I will start, yes. So, I'm playing as Star. She is an unlucky criminal, and her goal is to become famous. She wants to make a name for herself and not for Zenergy. Ugh. We are playing for the trust of Duskfall. I want Dusk to rely on me, and to trust that I can actually get the job done when the rubber hits the road, you know? So that's Star's character. My minor character I'll also be playing as is the real Broccoli Gamer 49. Broccoli Gamer 49's gone through a rough patch where he has sold his entire identity to Zenergy, who has turned him into a AI, and so Broccoli Gaming continues without him even being there. And in order to protect Zenergy's product, they have replaced his entire face and modulated his voice so that if he ever tries to make any videos, they are immediately flagged and protected against. So he is trying to join us in our heist to get something that will help fix his affliction, his curse, so that he can go straight and escape from the Zenergy heist, the Zenergy situation altogether, scot-free. So that's who I'm playing as.
Rose?
So I'm playing Duskfall, who's a hardened criminal. She's principled. And she wants to stop the danger is her want, because she wants to stop the dangerous thing that's happening. And she wants Romeo Wedding to support her ideology because they have a difference of opinion with regards to what Candles should be, I think, overall. My minor character, we didn't actually get into me making the stuff for. I just decided that it would be Company Man. which
All
is
right.
a good pick, and that company man is now dating Romeo Wedding.
Great. That's all we know. You can. It's just all you do for a minor character is choose one of those character concepts. So you can just let us know in a minute who Company Man is. I'm playing Romeo Wedding. Romeo Wedding is a natural. Romeo Wedding, if you remember in past episodes, looks like John Leguizamo but with red hair. And they're a friend of Dusk Falls, and they're like contact in Candles. Romeo Wedding is a natural, and their desire is, I want to show the city who Candles is. Their desire of Fleet is, I want Fleet to support my crew. Basically, I want Fleet to join Candles. My minor character is going to be Remembered Plea, who is an amateur. She is the cool leader of the harbor and is really neat. And I love her. Fleet. Or Scott.
I'm Scott. I'm playing Fleet Alameen, the planner. Fleet wants secrecy and also wants revenge on Kensho. And my minor character is Shithead the hacker, who is a natural.
Great.
Oh, you know what? Not to interrupt, but I could just say Company Man's loved one, right? You just do that?
Yeah.
Loved one.
Oh, perfect.
There we go. Niall?
I'm playing Ken, who is an ambitious criminal. His desire is for wealth. The thing he wants, but he isn't getting from Star, is he wants support, I guess. He basically wants to use Star's fame to make money for himself, essentially. And my minor character is Cut Corner's Credit, who is a natural and the mechanic that Fleet has used in the past in order to or who is just the mechanic, I guess, the underground secretive trustworthy mechanic. So yeah.
All right. So the heist we are doing is that we are stealing dangerous prototypes from the Crystalline Court Group. And it is dangerous because Crystalline Court Group is vengeful and will come after us, and we are already suspects, which is really a great combination. So now we're going to so we finished character creation. Now we're going to get into play. So I'm just going to get to the right page. To complete the quest, our fellowship will face 3 challenges. We won't know what challenges will confront us at the start. We will only know as they arise. Each challenge is something we need to do to move closer to our goal. If we succeed at a challenge, we are more likely to succeed at the quest. If we fail or ignore or refuse the challenge, it doesn't mean that the quest immediately fails, but it makes it harder for us to win in the end. You must pick challenges from the quest sheet, but your choices and the order you put them in define the flavor of your game. 2 sessions using the same quest might follow completely different arcs. Do we start our heist assembling a team and figuring out how to get into the vault, or do we start with the loot already in hand and spend the rest of the game trying to get away? Do we spend our scenes scheming and planning, or running around guns blazing? We won't know until we play. For each of the 3 rounds, we follow the same steps. Pick our challenge and describe why it is difficult, play scenes to explore how our characters deal with the challenge and each other, and then draw stones to see if the Fellowship succeeds or fails at the challenge, and whether any of our characters were lost or betrayed the Fellowship. The 3rd challenge is different. Its outcome determines the success or failure of the entire quest, but our wins or losses in the first 2 challenges will influence our chances of victory. After the 3rd challenge is resolved and we've seen whether the Fellowship succeeded the quest, we'll play a short epilogue to look at the characters' lives after the quest. After all was said and done, was the quest worth it to them? So, play 1, start a challenge. Choose a player to pick the next challenge. Who wants to pick a challenge?
Where do I pick the challenge? I'll do the first one, why not?
You pick the challenge from the list, from the heist list.
Oh, okay, so it's the same thing. Alright, cool. Alright. We should probably get equipment we need.
I like that idea a lot.
Since we have relied a lot on our gear that we got in the RPG before, getting that beforehand would probably be a good idea.
Sure. Sounds great. So the person selects a challenge from the quest sheet. That is done. You can pick any challenge that you think is appropriate, even one that has already been used. Just what has happened next. This is not the third challenge, so it doesn't matter. So, the player who picks the challenge describes the problem that confronts the Fellowship and fleshes out the situation. Tell us what makes the challenge difficult and why we need to do it, but do not say anything about how the Fellowship will solve the problem. Leave that for scenes. So, why is this? What makes this challenge difficult, and why do we need to do it?
To be ready for our, so we're like raiding Crystal Core outright, like the building.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so like,
I guess so.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, it doesn't. Maybe we have another challenge that we determine otherwise, but as of now, it's like to get the equipment that we need for our support, because, like I said, like we have relied a lot on the equipment that we've brought beforehand, so we want to make sure that we're ready all the way for sure this time. And can account for any, like, fringe bad things happening.
What's the biggest obstacle that's in our way for getting equipment? What is always the biggest obstacle that we put in our way?
Getting everyone to agree on it.
Yeah. There's also finances.
Great.
We always find a financier who may not be the most trustworthy.
I think also just like your guys' general lack of how do I put this? Bad reputation.
Yeah.
There we go.
Your guys' wait, you are part of us now, Janie.
I guess so. I know. I'm Romeo Wedding though. I've still got some distance where I can like be back here being cool and fuck it. Fine. Our reputation. So, pick the first player. Rose, which main character do you think would be the first to decide how to deal with this problem?
Probably Ken, right? Because Ken's the money man.
Sure.
I guess so. All right. Ken will make the first scene. So, set pace. As a group, decide how long we envision this challenge taking. Minutes, hours, days, weeks, months, or years. This gets everyone on the same page about how much time your scenes will encompass.
I feel like it's probably going to take place over, like, hours, right? Like, at most.
Maybe days if we're getting, like, equipment.
Maybe days. Yeah. I feel like days would be good. I like just, like, the, like, week-long, planning montage here. This would sound really good. So, step 2. Scenes. Each player makes one scene for the challenge. The person chosen by the player who picked the challenge makes the first scene, followed by the player on their left, then around the table clockwise. Make play and finish each scene before starting the next. Scenes are the meat of your game, and your scene is your spotlight time. It's your chance to explore your relationship to other characters in the Fellowship, what you think about the quest, and what you are doing to deal with the challenge. Use your scenes to lay the groundwork and put our plans in motion. But no matter what happens, we won't know if we succeed or fail at the challenge until after everyone has made a scene. We may think things are going well or poorly, but we won't learn the outcome until we get to the climax. Alright, make your scene who, what, where. To make your scene, say who is there, where it's happening, and what is going on. It's more important to describe a situation that is clear to all players than one that is particularly novel or interesting. Your scene should be about your main character. Other players may be present as well, but this is your time. Do not include your own minor character. And 2 to 3 characters per scene is ideal. So, then there's lots of other... The rest of these pages are advice. For how to do this, I think. Let me just double check. I think there's one important thing in here. So, yeah, I guess this is how we should do it. Ken, where are we? Who's in the scene? Where are we? And what's going on?
Okay, so we need to get the equipment, right? That's the scene. All right. And am I limited to our characters and their sub-characters, or...
Not necessarily.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay. Let's see. So I'm thinking maybe Shithead would be a good fit for this scene, and What else would fit?
What do you think they'd be doing?
So what I'm thinking, like, the crew is going to shithead for some sort of device that is going to help them crack something, or, you know, like, get some piece of equipment that is going to gain them entry. Because I feel like, assuming this prototype is probably going to be under some sort of lock and key or whatever, so I'm feeling like we need something to get us in to the vault or whatever, or wherever this is.
I had an idea about where the prototype is. I don't know if this is...
Yeah, sure.
So I'm going to bring us back to the map real quick. One place that we haven't actually gone to is the spring, which we described as this like in-process excavation of just these like buildings that just go miles and miles underground. And I think that this is where the Crystal Court research is just this like huge shaft that goes miles and miles into the earth and just like is completely locked down. So Rose, did you have a specific idea in terms of what the actual specific equipment that we'll need is, or do you want to leave it open?
I probably leave it open because I didn't have any specific ideas. I was just thinking like kind of like similar to what we've gotten before. Like, you know, we had a jetpack at one point. We had like, we considered smoke grenades. Or we used smoke grenades, right? Like, so like stuff like that, you know? Maybe like that hacking thing that Fleet used in last time in that mission where we hacked the AI thing, right?
Yeah. Totally.
Just get everything that we've used to account for, basically.
Yeah, I feel like Shithead as a character is on board. Like you don't really need to convince them very much. I think what's like a little more interesting is like planning out every little, like, we don't need to go through an actual list and detail everything because we can work that out in play. But like, I think what's more interesting is like somehow negotiating like a big massive deal to like get a bunch of different equipment that we maybe hypothetically need for a huge job. Like, the Crystalline Court group had that like, what was it? It was like, they had that like weird vault looking building, right? Excuse me. They had that like weird vault looking building, right?
That was no. I believe you're thinking of Cherry Grove Zaibatsu.
Gotcha.
had the building. I don't have a good idea in mind of what the CCG building looks like in particular.
Maybe their shit is just like way more industrial. Like typically industrial. Like
I always pictured them as being just a little bit sci-fi fantasy in terms of like general vibe.
Right.
Their CEO is named Even Glass Shatters under Grace of Crystal, which is like, all right.
What was that name
all
again?
Right. Even Glass Shatters under Grace of Crystal?
Beautiful.
It's, yeah.
I have this weird evocative feeling of that, like, when I think of them as a company, where, like, have you ever just driven on back roads for a really long time, and then you just weirdly come up on just a bunch of weird industrial shit, you have no idea what it is, and it's just everywhere? I just kind of imagine I just imagine that when it comes to them.
Yeah, totally. That makes sense.
But maybe also a little bit more futuristic. Like, maybe they have all of the, like, diggers and the giant, the giant monolithic, like, weird industrial structures, but they all have holograms on them, like, instead of actual signs.
Or they're all like this weird shiny slate black.
Oh man,
like I'm
that
picturing
sucks.
this
I
like
love it.
this like giant drilling apparatus that's just like a huge slate rectangle that just goes up and then down and then it goes back up and there's less ground than there was before.
Christ.
Sorry. Ken, hey.
Hi.
We made a good world.
Okay, if we want to maybe do, like, we're just getting, like, a big bunch of shit that we might need, maybe, like, we could do a scene approaching candles for it, because I assume as revolutionaries they would have access to some stuff, which would maybe make the scene Ken, Romeo, and Dusk.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Sure.
If so, like Ken and Dusk are approaching Romeo about it, basically.
Mm-hmm. That makes total sense. Once the scene is set up, start role-playing. If you're in the scene, say what your character does, says, and thinks. Play and see what happens. Each player controls the fate of their character. That's fine. We know how to roleplay. Don't be afraid to let bad things happen to your character. Even if your main character dies or abandons the fellowship, you'll always get a new character to play. One rule is that you never describe succeeding or failing at the challenge in the scene. We won't know if we win or lose until after all the scenes have been played. If someone makes it sound like we have already succeeded or failed at the challenge, we must also show how that is not the final outcome. The player making the scene has final say over who is present. No one can enter a scene without permission. Then there are consequences. If someone thinks you described your character succeeding at something too easily, they can add a consequence or describe how your action put another player's character in danger or difficulty. These consequences may be something you didn't want and could not have foreseen, but is a side effect of your action nonetheless. Anyone can add a consequence, not just the players in the scene. So, the last rule is just to end the scene earlier rather than later. Shorter scenes are better than longer scenes. The player making the scene has final say over when to end the scene, but anyone can suggest that it's time to cut. How do you know when your scene is done enough? Every scene should advance the story, but that doesn't mean you have to wrap up all the questions you've raised to end your scene. If you've shown some decision being made or revealed something about a character or the situation, that's a good scene. It's often more dramatic to leave new problems hanging and resolve them later. So, let's go ahead and start. So where do you think Ken has arranged to meet with Candles?
I feel like at this point, like, we're still probably going to have to, like, win Romeo wedding around to this on some level. Like, we're approaching Candles, right? So, yeah, I feel like it almost makes sense for, like, Ken to have had Dusk bring him to where Candles are based, or to where, most of where Romeo hangs out is that fight club, right? I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, the Splints.
Splints. Okay, so maybe we're there. Dusk is with Ken because Dusk knows how to contact Romeo and has arranged this through Ken, basically, to meet at Splints, to sort of pitch this idea for this heist, I guess.
Sounds great. I think, I think you probably find Romeo just, like, along one of these, like, long benches. I'm picturing this just, like, fairly old style gym, I guess, that's just also filled with people just, like, fucking throwing down. And Romeo is just, like, again, John Leguizamo with bright red hair. They're just, like, sitting on a bench along the wall, just, like, tapping their phone.
Okay. So I think as Dusk and Ken approach Romeo, I think Ken is sort of, because this is his first time here, he's very interested in what's going on. He's keeping an eye on everything. He's looking around a lot. He is sort of maybe whispering to Dusk something about, like, betting on fights. He is basically like he's kind of like somewhere in between horrified and, like, a kid in a candy store is the way I'm kind of picturing this, as, like, he can't believe this exists and he wants in on it, but he doesn't want to get his hands dirty and actually fight. And, like, he is loving this, but at the same time he is, like, he's almost distracted, I would say. He's already losing focus on what he's there to do. And I think Dusk is kind of pushing him towards Romeo and kind of like trying to get this over with, because Dusk and Ken, like, they're not exactly best friends, as we know. So, I think that's sort of where they're coming in towards Romeo. I think Romeo notices Dusk and Ken before Ken notices Romeo.
I think Romeo just like calls out, is just like, Dusk! Hey!
Hey.
And Ken, hi.
Does Romeo know who Ken is? Did we establish that before?
I
have they met?
I think, I don't know if they've met before, but I think Romeo just like extends a hand and is just like, your reputation precedes you.
Okay. So Ken kind of looks at Romeo and is like, doesn't know who this is, but, you know, he begrudgingly wipes his hand on his pants and he shakes Romeo's hand. Pleasure's all mine.
Romeo says, wedding. Romeo wedding, nice to meet you. I'm a longtime friend of Dusk's, and, we have mutual friends in certain organizations, let's say.
Yes, Dusk has told me a lot about you, wedding. Let's get down to business, shall we? I believe you know why we're here.
I heard you need some gear.
You could say that. I suppose you are familiar with the job we once did regarding a certain prototype, which we procured for the Crystalline Court Group.
They, like, raise an eyebrow?
Oh,
I don't know. Dusk, have you told Romeo about
totally,
this?
because Romeo would have had to help, like, bandage her up afterwards and shit, right? Because she's
certainly.
not going to a hospital. She's not going to a hospital.
They just, like, shoot a look to Dusk and, like, smile and say, I saw the aftermath, yeah.
Thumbs up.
Does Dusk just say thumbs up? Is that like...
Yeah, she says thumbs up.
Not a gesticulation.
No, yeah, just she says, like, thumbs up.
They're like, yes?
Well, the thing is, we are looking to get that back from the Crystalline Court Group.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and, from what Dusk tells me, if you need something done in this town, there's no one better to go to than Candles, and, maybe you can help us.
They say, all right. Listen. I guess, is this actually... Dusk, is this actually the first time Romeo is hearing about this?
Well, so this involves Candles, right? This plan and everything. So, like, I feel like Romeo probably doesn't know the specifics, but Romeo definitely knows about it. Like, Romeo knows that this is, like, a thing that is going through.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're like, filling them in now.
I bet actually what it is they're like, you know, I heard that there was an assignment that went out to someone, but I hadn't heard who. So this is a root job, huh? They're like, you know, Crystal Court is infamously hard to steal from. I mean, you guys grabbed some stuff off the back of a truck once, but the prototype's going to be in their headquarters, which is miles below in the spring. This is serious shit you guys gotten yourself into.
Well, that's why we need you, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you know Dusk pretty well, but I don't know if you know some of the people we work with. They're not exactly competent, let's say, and, my boys they try, but God bless them, they're just...
They're just boys.
They're just boys. They're just, yeah.
They, like, smirk a little bit. All right. They cross their arms. Are they, like, officially part of the team yet? Is this, like, you...
This could be us bringing them in, right?
Yeah.
I guess this is it. I guess this is, like, what they say. They're like, all right, Listen, if you have a list, we can go over it. I can, make the requests. There's all sorts of bureaucratic nonsense going around here, and you gotta know who to ask and how to ask. But I got something to request first. I want in. If you're gonna do this job, you do it with me.
I think Ken sort of raises an eyebrow. He's a little surprised, but he takes a look at Dusk and he smirks. He once again extends his hand and he says, I think this is going to work out just fine for us.
In Ken's head, is he like, oh yeah, we're getting a discount?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, he in his mind now he's getting more than he had hoped for. He had just hoped for like some equipment, but now he's getting candles on his side, basically. And I think this is sort of where the scene sort of should end, just like sort of
Certainly.
Fade out.
I think they just like also look to Dusk as they're like shaking Ken's hand. It's just like, are we still on for like chili later?
Oh yeah, no, you're paying.
All right, sounds good. What do you mean I'm paying? Right.
You gotta work in Dusk eating somehow.
Yeah,
of course.
It's vicarious for me, Like I can't eat much, so it's like this is exciting.
There we go.
This is a good
Who
role
wants to do
play.
the next scene? Should we just
Just go clockwise?
go
I can
clockwise?
take
Yeah.
over next. You want a new scene?
Yeah.
Or wasn't it Dusk that gave it to Ken? Yeah. It should be Dusk started it.
Oh,
So
Dusk
shouldn't-
popcorn
No.
to Ken.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dusk chose. So Rose chose the challenge, and then Rose chose Ken for the first scene.
Okay, so
Do you just choose who goes next?
is it clockwise from Rose or me? I thought it was from the person who does the first
Yeah.
scene.
Followed by the player on their left, then around the table clockwise. Yeah. So this should be. So this was Ken did the scene. Now it should be Solon doing a scene.
Okay.
Sweet.
Okay.
And you're picking the challenge for it?
No, this
No,
is
no,
all
no,
one
no.
challenge,
Oh.
right?
This is
Okay.
all one challenge. Yep. This whole first set of scenes is all just going to be about getting the equipment that we need for
Gotcha.
the job.
Yep.
So, like,
And if
the way I understand it is once all five of us have, like, done a scene, then we find out if we've done the challenge right? Is that it? Okay.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, cool.
okay. So if we are doing a heist, there's one thing that we need. We need matching outfits.
Okay.
Oh God.
Matching outfits.
As in tactical camo or active camo.
So
Oh,
I had a
man,
couple of
active
thoughts on that
camo.
actually. It could be like an active camo. It could be like we all wear the same thing. But like,
Let's
what
do
if
this in scene. Yeah.
What if I'm thinking with Remembered Plea, who has a lot of outfit ideas.
You're just saying that.
Remembered Plea was in an idol group.
She was in an idol group. She's got sort of like a glitch punk thing going on
It's
now,
so
which is
good.
actually very good fashion.
It is.
All right, yeah, I know what Remember Please doing here.
Mm-hmm. Do we want who else? We can have anyone else in this too. What about Remembered Plea and Company Man?
Yeah,
Sure.
that'd work.
Then yeah, because then we'll have like a soldier. We'll have and yeah, no, that'll work.
Where is this scene taking place?
This scene, let's have this scene take place in the place where Remembered Plea is setting up new camp. And so we can have that crew also in on this heist. I can introduce the idea to them too.
So they had sort of been, so like the harbor had sort of been taken in by candles, right? I wonder where they've ended up.
Ooh,
after
yeah.
that. Does anyone have any ideas? Rose, you're playing company man. Do you have any thoughts?
Probably like, so the way that I had Candles had like, those apartments basically set up that were like communal areas basically where like anyone could just go around the city and stuff like that. That's where I played Go Fish with
Right.
Romeo. So like,
Oh, yes.
they could probably like have like a like floor of an apartment complex to themselves or something like that.
I like that. Yeah, absolutely. They've just got this like little commune set up in the middle of this apartment setting.
Oh, that's good.
I really like that a lot. Great. So I think Remembered Flea is probably like hosting you in a kitchen. Like I heard that she probably like heard that you wanted to meet, and she's just like, all right, fine, come to my teeny flat that I'm sharing with like 6 other harbor members. Let's figure this out.
Blasting a new track that she's just recorded.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, absolutely. Wait, she wouldn't play her own music.
Wasn't she?
She's playing like... Huh?
I thought that's what she was doing before.
In the harbor?
Well, no, but she was like actually actively playing it.
Oh, okay. All right. Sure.
She doesn't like sit
She's
around
playing
listening to her own music.
I think that'd be funny.
Also, I realized that the thing that I had like made up for her is actually a real thing. If you remember, I described her like using this like glove where whenever she like moved her hands, it like created different synth noises and like worked like that. But there was a Teeny Desk concert with Imogen Heap. Imogen Heap has this like... Yes, has literally exactly what I was talking about. And she has a teeny desk concert where she shows it off, and it's very, very cool, and also exactly what she was doing.
That's sick.
Yeah. Remember, please, great. I love her. So she just has you at her kitchen table and is like behind the like teeny cramped counter, like making some coffee or something. And she's like, all right, Star, what do you want to talk about?
We are doing another heist, and I want your help. I want your help with something very specific because we need heist outfits.
Yeah, we need them desperately.
Is this company
Yeah,
man?
this is company man.
I think she like grins and shoots company man a look.
Yeah.
She's just like, you're sure you're not an idol anymore, Star?
Well, this is a little different. This actually has nothing to do with Zenergy. And our plan is that we need to go into... So I guess the background on this is that like a long time ago, we stole the Oreo prototype from the Crystal Rockhead.
Crystal Rockheads.
The Crystal Rockhead organization. And, well, we're going to get it back because we need it. We're going to take down the Crystal Rockhead organization.
Company man, did you get that?
Okay, so we're Crystal Core Group.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the Crystal Rock thing. I'll be honest, listen, it's a real thing. I promise. She might have not made it sound like a real thing, but it was real. I promise.
The Oreophonic.
It wasn't that. Don't listen to that. It was the...
Pretty sure that's not it.
I don't know what it's called either. They didn't tell me, but it's a big deal. Okay, I'm going to tell you that. Candles,
It's like a plant. It's like a little, like, I don't know.
Yes, it's a plant.
It reminded me of, like, cookies.
Company Man is very tired.
But
Company Man had to escort Star here and starts talking about like matching outfits and like, oh, what if we had glitter and stuff like that the entire time?
Well, I don't want glitter. Oh my god.
Okay. Listen. She like wheels around and like puts 3 mugs of tea on the table.
Thanks.
She's like, All right, listen. I got some friends who can do textile designing stuff, who help me with the glove and with all my fucking amazing outfits, as you can see. She's wearing some very garish glitch punk clothes. It's very much it's gonna take me too long to find the specific. Never mind. Yeah, it's just like weird fucking like pixel art glitch art. Just like all down her outfit. It's very good. She's just like, listen, all right, I know people who can do good outfits, but why do you need good outfits for a heist? Is there something special about these outfits that you need? Is there like, what is happening?
Well, okay, so I wanted to get everyone into like matching gear because I wanted us to feel like a team. But then Fleet explained no capes. And so that got me thinking, well, okay, no capes, that kind of limits us. And what if instead we had like tactical gear that would help us with our mission? And there's also going to be like a lot of us, I think. I think there's like 8 or 9 of us. And so like, what if we had like matching gear for 2 different teams? If they were doing like 2 different sets of tasks in the heist? For like an infiltration team, so they could have a specific gear set that would work for them, and then like an assault team or something, so that crew could also have like a specific set of gear for them. So that's just kind of what I was thinking, but I don't know if anyone else has other ideas. I mean, Company Man, this might be more up your alley anyway, with the soldiering and the gun holding.
She like raises an eyebrow and looks at Company Man.
By the way, all Fleet actually said was, hey, we need some tactical gear so we can sneak around easier.
And I was like, so no capes?
Yeah, no capes.
Alright, so we're gonna want something that's quiet, maybe a little discreet, something like that
velvet.
You're gonna want something that, like, you know, we're gonna be underground, okay? That's the main thing. We're going all the way in, so we're gonna need something that won't necessarily, like, pop out. I'm not saying, like, full black, because you know these motherfuckers love to have, like, fucking sterile white areas or something. I'm just saying we need something that, like, when we're going through the halls and stuff like that, blends in a little bit. So that, like, if we do run into a camera or something like that, we might be able to get past it. Anyways.
I think, Remember Plea, like, pushes a hand through her hair and is like, what if we got, like, alright, think about this. What if there's, like, fabric and it, like, shifts color with what's behind it? Like, some of those camouflage that, like, high-level corporate mercs have. What if we get some of that?
Can we get some of that?
I mean, that sounds pretty good, I guess. Is that something we can do?
Oh. I'm just saying.
Well, if we could do that, that'd be great. But failing that, I mean, what else? Like, I'm not saying that we're going to fail. I'm just suggesting that maybe this is a less likely outcome.
Well,
listen, we know people. We can ask around.
I guess you're right.
Well, the alternative is I do have another plan that does involve pastry chef outfits.
What?
So,
what if you just steal outfits from people who work at wherever you're going?
You know, that's probably a good idea.
Right?
Yeah.
But I like the first idea with the invisible cloaking outfits.
I mean, if we look at, like, Star over here, like, apparently you can just wear anything and get anywhere because they were able to just, like, be friends with us pretty quick.
Yeah, hi.
I mean, yeah, but the harbor doesn't exactly have a strict fucking...
I'm wearing a baby tee and capris.
Listen, you might say we don't have a strict outfit, but Lord forbid we wear anything you don't think is cool, you know?
All right, listen.
I'm not saying your taste is bad, okay? I just want to get that out of the way. I'm just saying.
I just think having, like... All right, listen. I don't go around forcing everyone. It's just I feel like as like an executive team, we should all just like have a cohesive vision with what we want to like project. Especially now we're talking to Candles a lot, and we're going into these like meetings where we're like talking about like we have information, we want to trade, we want to look like professional and cool and aligned. And I just don't think like a crop top, the sequin crop top looks great in that situation.
I understand.
Right?
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Keeps it cash.
Now, I also think that like
What
a
were we
bakery
talking
chef
about?
outfit and maybe even the hat itself could hold a lot of guns, and so that was
All right.
kind of
Can I cut this scene?
Wait.
Can I cut this scene?
yeah.
Yeah, sure. Why would I like the concept that stars like outfits that are good for Well, a chef hat can store a lot of guns just by volume. That's the best option.
I like that none of you considered. Let's just fake some of their outfits.
That was what Remember Please wanted to do.
Company, and Company Man said that sounded like a good idea.
It's a great idea.
But then, like, you
All
get
right,
into
all
office
right.
politics, and
Dusk.
yeah,
It's your
Oh,
turn
it's-
to set a scene.
is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're clockwise.
But I just did it, didn't I?
No.
You get to pick the scene.
It's to
Oh,
set
I-
a scene.
Oh, okay. Oh, I picked the
This-
challenge. Yeah. Okay.
You pick the scene for Dusk Fall.
For Dusk Fall. Okay. This would probably be the guns one, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask a quick question, rules wise? Like, are we supposed to be doing anything at the end of the scenes?
No, not necessarily. There is one rule, which is the challenges, which I mentioned, which is like, or consequences, which is anyone can add a consequence. If you think someone if someone thinks you described your character succeeding at something too easily, they can add a consequence and describe how your action puts another player's character in danger or difficulty. But I don't know if that's been quite relevant yet. But there isn't anything. We will just like, generally what we are doing is that by the end, we will decide if we think that we've like done enough to achieve this,
Okay.
to achieve this challenge or not.
Okay. So, maybe. So, how many more scenes can we do? Is it just one or two?
3 more.
3 more? Oh, 3 more?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
Maybe
this is. Yeah.
Maybe you won't do guns. Maybe I'm thinking it could be Dusk and Fleet, because Dusk would think like, well, me and Fleet have used a lot of bullshit on our missions that we've done. Like having that like Fleet there to like, remind Dusk of like all the stuff they use, because she doesn't know what the fuck that flash drive thing was. She doesn't know like what where Fleet had a jetpack from and stuff like that. Like, so
That is a good question. Oh, we got that jet. I remember where we got that jetpack actually.
yeah. Well,
We got it. I believe we got it from the Crystal Hunt Court group.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I think so.
Yeah.
I think that's true, actually.
well, so I think like just having Fleet around, because Dusk probably thinks he's like a gearhead since he's a car freak. Like,
Truck freak.
should be like, yeah, this guy
Truck
would know
freak.
what's up.
The fighter.
Yeah, like exactly. And I'm thinking, yeah, Apier, which would be is just friend. That's Solon. That's Star.
Star is
Star's
Droog.
the friend.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh. So yeah, and then like shithead maybe, right?
I don't think I can play two
Oh, you
characters.
can't play
in
two
one scene.
characters,
What about
right?
cut
Oh, I forgot
corners?
you had. I thought Ken had that. Yeah, we should do cut corners.
I was okay. I was thinking during. You know what? Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's do that.
I mean-
yeah.
You can also just do a scene, Dusk
Yeah.
and Fleet.
Okay. Okay, sure. Why not?
Okay.
So what are we doing?
What are we doing? Let's look at what scenes do. Okay. So we are. Who's in the scene? We figured that out. Where are we?
So that was like, we could be at the cut corners credit place.
That's a good idea. I like
That's
that.
what I was saying.
Yeah, we're there. Okay. What is going on? This is kind of what I wanted to do for my scene anyways, which I was
Oh,
gonna
okay.
go. I was gonna like go to the I was gonna go to the shop and basically evaluate our tech and make sure everything was good. Like, make sure our vehicles are good, make sure the drones are good, seeing if there weren't 15 more guns we could add to things. I don't remember where we got a truck before. I believe that was Ken. Ken provided that truck, but
I think it was in canon. Just one of the boys owned a truck.
Yeah, I think so. That was the one that Star was doing the concert on, right? That's the one you're yeah.
So I think we've brought that truck, and we're just checking shit out at the garage, if that makes sense.
Do we remember? Was it a good truck or was it a piece of shit? I can't remember that.
I just know it was big and could safely hide a bunch of things that we had.
Okay.
We could fix the truck up. Is that it? We just walk in and we go, we need some guns on that truck.
Yeah? Wait, why would we put guns on a truck if we're going to be underground?
They could have, listen, we're covering
the escape route.
Escape route, basically all contingencies. Listen, they could have pursuit vehicles, they could have, weird underground helicopters, probably. I just want to make sure we can cover all contingencies.
Well, then should we do something with your drones?
They're ready to go.
But do you want to tweak them a little? I don't know. I don't know how these things work. Okay, I just use them.
I spent all of last session building them. Thank you.
Okay, fine.
Am I just wordlessly smoking a cigarette between the two of you, just watching you argue during this?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you want to do?
Sure, just watching the two. I'm picturing the shot as one on each side with me in the middle, just smoking and watching you.
What Cut Corner's credit did last time was they were very invested in upselling us on things.
Okay, sure. Okay.
You want a used car? You've got it.
Yeah. Hey. Listen, Corners. Sorry, Cut.
Mm-hmm.
Cut.
Yeah.
This is probably going to be out for us. Maybe. And I want to make sure everything goes fine. And in that respect, we just got paid pretty well, in my opinion. So I think we could probably use a lot of gear.
You got paid pretty well, you say?
Yeah.
Well, it's gonna cost you.
I'm aware. That's why I said we got paid pretty well.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's probably gonna take most of that. So you want this truck to have weapons on it?
I guess so.
I feel like we at least need one tracking rocket launcher on it. Maybe.
At least one.
Right.
Yeah.
Now see...
Probably also encamp turrets on it in case we have people riding in the back. I don't know.
See, the thing about that is I'm going to have to do a lot of rewiring. And that's a lot of work. And then that's expensive. So, here's the thing. You want weapons. But the thing about weapons is they're pretty obviously going to be weapons. Right? Now,
yeah, which is why we did the cool concealing thing with my guns.
Yeah. Now, I could dress those up for you to look like, I don't know, say, sleeping bags or something. I don't care, whatever you want. But
are we not going to have sleeping bags? Because I don't want us to be unsafe.
Listen, I don't know what you guys are doing, but if you want these weapons, I can do that for you.
Do you want to know? Because listen, I think we might need, on-the-site repair?
Well, see, I'd rather not know, but the thing is, if you need on-site repair, that can be done, but it'll cost you, as you know. The thing is, I don't care what you're doing, really. I don't care as long as you can pay me, and I'll do whatever. You know that. So, you just tell me what you need, and I'll see what I can do.
Could we? Now, this is just spitballing here. I kind of like roll out the big boy drone into the garage. Can we have this thing just shoot off smoke grenades?
Oh yeah, easy.
Oh, excellent,
Yeah,
excellent. Let's get that geared up.
That's like 20 minutes.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Put that one on the schedule. We're gonna take care of that first. Get a couple in there.
You just want smoke grenades? You don't want anything else on that thing?
I mean, it's pretty big. It's pretty well armored. Is the thing? It has it's a spider mech with a fifth big muscular arm. I think it's fine.
I just mean, like, smoke grenades are good and all, but, like, you sure you don't want something that's gonna, like, hurt somebody?
It hurts. It has a big ass gun on it. It has one of the biggest guns in this game.
Alright. I didn't know that. I forgot that.
See, here's the thing, is that it's pretty obvious. Like, you look at that thing, it's pretty obvious. Now, what if we made it less obvious? I mean, it's still going to be pretty obvious, but if we can use it to cover, like, possibly part of our escape, or its own escape, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I gotta keep... In Fleet's head, he's gotta, like, keep reminding himself that, like, the lives of people is more important than than holding on to these drones. But, like, he's still, like, pretty invested in trying to keep them. But, yeah, like, you know, I want to make sure we're covering all contingencies. I like the idea of smoke, because when there's smoke everywhere, they can't see anything. Unless they maybe have night vision, so we probably need night vision too. Shit.
So do you want like a flashbang?
I like it. Let's get smokes and flashbangs on there.
Yeah. 2 of each, like in a video game. No, we should get more than that, but I'm just thinking like...
Oh yeah. 8 minimum.
8 minimum?
8 minimum?
Well, we don't need 8 launchers. Just, a launcher for each.
Grenades.
But, stock it in there. Yeah.
Grenades.
Stock it
right.
in there.
Yeah.
Maybe more.
Listen.
Well, we'll think about double digits.
Listen. You need to tell me what you want, so I can tell you how much it's going to cost.
I need you to tell me what you got.
And
I mean what you actually have. The, like, weirdest, biggest thing that you have that I can put on one of these dumbass machines that I have.
I'm going to take a long drag of the cigarette, blow it out, and just sort of look at Fleet for a second. I'm going to suggest we end the scene there, because it's kind of going in circles, but it's up to Rose, obviously.
Oh, we need a jetpack.
Yeah. Oh, we'll get jetpacks.
Okay.
Can I?
Yeah.
I feel like Rose barely spoke at all into her own scene.
I didn't want to interrupt.
Well, what did Rose want?
What Dusk would say basically is probably just like, listen, I've got my own guns. They're all great. They're perfect. My swords, they're good too. I've never even used that one. But
and you're
good.
Not going to.
I'm not going to. No,
Never.
It's restraint.
Unless someone drives you to the limit.
Yeah, no, that's what it's for.
I just like to restate the rules of these things.
Oh, yeah, no, that's why it's fucking... Oh, what is it fucking called? What is my fucking sword called? I need to remember.
Character sheet's here. Let's look.
I'm gonna check it. Let's see. It's
You definitely named all of them.
I name all of them. That's just how it works. It is called Recourse. Yeah, because it's my last recourse. Like, yeah. All right. Anyways, all of those are great. I want the jetpack. We need that. And we need silencers.
We have a jetpack.
Okay, good. We need silencers. Because I'm the only one who has silenced pistol, right?
You're right. I think we should put a silencer on the anti-material rifle.
Not on that stuff. We need some like on-hand things to deal with like these are going to be
a garage.
I know, but these are going to be tight quarters, okay? And these people know finesse. They did surgery on Star.
I'm nothing but finesse.
I'm just saying we need to make sure that we have more practical things on top of our insane contingency methods.
That's a great point. I like silencers. I like keeping things quiet. I would prefer to maintain secrecy.
Would you? I don't know. Based on what you're talking about, you want you want your anti-material rifle to go insane?
I didn't give it an anti-material rifle. Me, the player, did. But that's just how it came.
In box, it came with that.
Yeah.
Well,
like on Christmas morning when the kid put it together, it came like that with the anti-material rifle.
I think as long as we get some silencers, as long as Star manages to be handled well enough that we get outfits that actually are meaningful and stealthy,
working on
then
it,
we should be fine, I think.
All right, more concealed weaponry.
Maybe like some. We all have pistols, right? All of us.
Yeah,
I think. Yeah,
I got one.
Yeah, and I think Ken and Star both. Does Star have two?
Star has like machine pistols.
I do have 2 machine pistols, one for each hand.
So we should make sure those are silenced. Make sure we have all the like good ammo we need. And I think would be good.
I hope they get me a cool gun. That would be nice.
Well, then get a cool gun. Yeah.
Well, that's one. Okay. I just want a cool gun. We can end there.
You can end the scene on a fleet looking into the distance, going, "I just want a cool gun," and it fades out.
Someday.
All right. Hell yeah. All right, it's my turn.
Yep.
Fuck. I have no idea what I want to do for a scene. All right.
Do you want to figure out where we're going or what we're getting into? Case the joint a little bit. Oh, yeah, no, we need equipment. That's the challenge. Is
here,
equipment.
Romeo. I have an idea. I want a fleet. I want a scene with Dusk.
Every scene's with Dusk.
I'm sorry.
I'm just kidding.
Popular.
It's fine.
No, listen. I want a scene with Romeo and Dusk, and I want a scene of them I want a scene of them breaking into some place to get stuff together.
Sure.
I want this scene, but I don't want that to be the focus of the scene. I want this to just be something that is happening in the background. Maybe they're like breaking in to get like outfits from people.
Oh,
from,
sure.
Like, some
because that's what they decided on, right? Like,
yeah.
Sure.
Okay, and I would just want that in the background.
All right.
So I think we just get them like they're breaking into some like corporate apartment housing thing. Right? So it's just like them on the roof, and Romeo Wedding is like Romeo Wedding is in like all black with like just a little bit of their red hair showing from beneath like a black like hat pulled down low. And I think they're like typing away on some sort of keypad to like break into the roof of this building. And they're just like, "How are you, Dusk?"
Oh, let me tell you about Fleet, okay? That man, he loves giant things. That's what I've gathered. He just loves loud, giant things. And I can get behind that. You know me. I can get behind that. But
yes,
I'm a little worried.
Okay.
I think I'm worried that we're going to get into that big building, underground building, and immediately we're going to have like a loud noise go off, and then Fleet's going to be like, "This is my excuse." You know?
Mm-hmm.
So If you can talk to him, that would be great. I'm not great at that sort of thing.
Beep. The door like swings open. Listen, I like barely know the guy. I'm sorry, you're the only one I really know.
I know.
I haven't spent a lot of time with your friends.
Maybe it's like a stranger telling them that, they'll take it to heart, because like...
I guess so. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. So I just gotta be like, all right, Fleet, listen, we gotta be stealthy.
Yeah.
And as they're doing this, they're like slowly sneaking down these stairs into this complex. Yeah, totally. I guess I could do that.
Okay, I'll always appreciate it. I'll cover food this time. How about that?
Thank you. That means a lot. They're like, they like make their way to an apartment, and they like take out like some like sealant tape to like start sealing the like corners of the door. And they take out this like long, just like cylindrical, just like machine. It looks like soldered together, but it's got like a big green button on it. And they just like slide it so it like slots under the door perfectly. And then they just like press a button and you hear like a hiss of gas. And then just like, and then they're just like, all right, we got a minute.
Dusk is doing like athletic stretches.
Listen, I just think I've been thinking, I didn't want to just come on this. I didn't want to just come on this mission just to help you guys out. You know that, right?
Yeah, I figured you usually stay out of this sort of thing.
I know. I'm usually more behind the scenes, like chatting to people, things like that. But I mean, besides, doing this, obviously, and they motion
we're
at them.
kind of behind a scene happening. It's probably really interesting in there.
I guess so, but I guess they're all falling asleep right about now. Check their
Maybe you'll
watch.
do better next time and they'll clap.
Thank you. I think they're like, I just think as they're like as they're like undoing the tape and like slotting the machine back and like turning it back and putting it in their bag, and just like slowly drawing a silenced pistol just in case, they like motion for you to go in first.
Yep, I got my pistol as well.
And they're just like, listen, there's gonna be some stuff down there, and I think that I just think it could help Candles a lot,
What kind of stuff?
I don't know, but I've been hearing things, listen, how many people do you know in the harbor?
Like, 2 of them. If you ask me to remember their names right now, I'll cry.
That's all right. Listen. But they're like, as they're like stepping over like someone who was like making a sandwich or something in the kitchen and like collapsed, as they like make their way towards. Also, anyone can introduce a consequence at any point. This is, but they're like making their way towards this person's bedroom, I guess, to try and find their stuff. They're just like, well, I mean, they're all listen, there's this person, Auxiliary Augustine, and they saw some shit, alright? I've had some talks with them. We were supposed to, like, debrief all of them, right? Like, give them the intro into what Candles is and figure out what they know that can help us. We've been in talks with, like, Remembered Plea, Company Man, all that group, to, like, see what information we can get. And I think there's some shit going on.
What kind of shit?
scary shit. Like shit you wouldn't believe. You know?
I can believe that easily. That I wouldn't believe it, I mean, because...
You're a skeptical type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you sneaking into again? Because I have a consequence that I could wheel into you right now.
Someone's apartment.
You're perfect. So you have guns somewhat drawn going into someone's apartment, and you're talking about scary shit, right?
Yeah.
Well, what if you hear the garbled voice of a person behind you who just says, "What's up, gamers?"
Oh God!
And you hear
Wait, why?
You hear the wheels of a Swagtron hoverboard that he's standing on
Oh,
to get around the apartment.
Wait, why are
That
you?
goes,
Wait, hang on.
I don't think this is how this works.
I don't know either.
I don't know if this is how this works.
Okay. Solon,
Yeah.
I have an idea of
Yeah.
how to get Broccoli Gamer in here.
Oh, thank you.
Like
I was worried no one would.
I don't want you to have.
All right,
a
let's
side
keep this
character.
scene going. Please,
But
let's do this conversation later.
I do have a consequence.
Okay.
Okay, yes.
Help me understand what a consequence is too, because I figured
consequences you have
Broccoli
to see
Gamer
a
is a
Let's Player.
consequence, so...
I think while you're skulking through this apartment and you have your guns drawn and you're like whispering to each other, a door opens.
I mean,
Like in the apartment?
I think Romeo
In the apartment.
instantly goes like back against a wall. I was picturing they were like through like a little living room or something towards this like hallway to the bedroom or whatever, and they're just like flat against the wall.
Dusk is probably just gonna run in and... Dusk will hide for a second, and then if like a person comes out, then Dusk is gonna go ham.
Do you know the person the apartment belongs to?
I assumed that I think Romeo probably assumed the person the apartment belonged to was like knocked out by the gas in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
They have like the bathroom sealed up because some bad shit happened there a while
Right.
ago. That could be something.
Okay.
Like that's why the gas didn't get in.
Or
Yeah.
it's
Oh.
just someone who doesn't breathe like that.
I like that. I like that actually. Like, that's interesting. I'm trying to think of like what's a cool way to do this, because I think it's very silly to have like someone just walk out in a gas mask, but I think it's good to have I'm trying to like think of the exact way this makes sense, but I do think it's like interesting if someone does like kind of like not as much catch you in the act, but is close to and is about to, and like makes this way messier for you than it needs to be. I think I don't know much about breathing patterns. It could be the kind of thing where like it could be the kind of thing where they just have a tube in their mouth or like in their neck, and it's just like it's connected to an oxygen tank that they're like wheeling out. I would assume like maybe gas would probably I don't know how gas works, but that could be like a reason for why this didn't work.
Yeah,
Oh.
totally. That makes sense.
And by the way, they also have a gun out.
Great.
They heard people.
Romeo was against the
people
wall.
talking in their apartment.
Great. What does Dusk do?
So who is it? I'm sorry, I cut out.
They are wheeling out, and they're wheeling out. They have an oxygen tank on the back of their wheelchair, and they are holding a shotgun.
So we're hiding behind the wall, right?
Yeah.
I'm behind the wall.
Okay.
I don't
Dusk
know where
is also
you are.
hiding behind the wall because. Can we imagine this like there's two sides and the kitchen's on the other side or something like that? Like there's like like an opening between two walls or something. Yeah, okay. So we're each on one side of the wall, and I wait for them to come wheeling in, I guess.
So like what like do you have a reason for why you were like infiltrating this apartment?
I think that the specific thing is that they wanted to steal like uniforms and potentially IDs from
like employees.
From employees of Crystal Core Group, which this whole building is.
Mm-hmm. And I think like through a modulator, he says something like, "What's like an interesting way of doing this?" Maybe he just says something like. Yeah, I'm like trying to figure out the level at which this person might be like on to them as like he's someone from Crystalline and is maybe a little paranoid about this. Maybe it's something he's been expecting for a long time. Maybe an ex-employee even. If that makes sense.
I think we don't need to go into like that much detail on this random person whose apartment this is.
I know, we're creating a world.
I think this is just their apartment. Yeah. And we're coming to steal from them. I don't know. I think they're just like I think Romeo just looks to Dusk and is like, help me, please. Oh my god. Help us, please.
Should I like knock them out? That seems like a good thing to do.
Yeah, don't just kill them. Don't kill them.
Well, I mean, listen, I have standards, okay? It's
I know.
Okay. All right. So can I just like
I'm just making
bonk
sure
him with my shotgun, like hilt or whatever, in the head? Because I can move really fast.
He shoots the wall.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I think Romeo's just like, that's a great consequence. They're like knocked out now. But Romeo's just like, all right, fuck it. We gotta go before people fucking wake up, I guess, from the shotgun blast. All right.
All right, let's get these outfits and fucking get out.
I guess so. All right. And so I think they we just get this like mad dash of them grabbing as many stuff as possible and jumping out a window. And I think that scene
jumped out the window.
Fleet.
Is it me? I thought, okay. Yeah, it is me. Huh. Okay. Okay, I have two ideas for scenes I want to do, and I guess we should probably do the Broccoli Gamer one.
Well, what's the other one, though?
The other one is I confront Ken.
Oh.
But we don't have to do that yet.
Okay.
Yeah, that can be saved.
I kind of wanted to do something like the person who probably knows the most about and has like actively sort of been in touch with Broccoli Gamer is Shithead.
Okay.
If that makes sense. And I think like
I do want to make sure that you're focusing on Fleet for your scene.
Okay.
Yeah, it has to be your major character.
And so you can totally that doesn't mean that you can't have Shithead and Broccoli Gamer.
I think it does, because he's not supposed to have both his characters, right? In one scene.
I didn't know I couldn't just play as my side character. I'm just okay.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe then maybe it is just a thing where I confront Ken.
Yeah.
I think like Fleet is gonna is just gonna like send a text to Ken and be like, "Can you meet me at my garage?"
Sure. Okay. Okay. So is it just Fleet and Ken then you want to do?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. Sure.
Okay. So Fleet is just standing there, leaning against his car, like watching Ken as he comes in, and he's just kind of like arms crossed. And he's just like, hey.
Hey, Fleet, what's going on? Listen, I gotta be out of here pretty quick. We got practice in like an hour, and, you know, like, I'm kind of making time here for you, so, you know, what's up?
Well, hopefully this won't take too long. I wanted to ask you a couple questions.
Uh-huh.
If that makes any sense.
Sure, go ahead.
Why were you with Barry in that school?
Why was I with Barry in the school? Listen, man, we came in through the same door. We all went in through that school. It's not like, okay, listen, we got split up. You and Dusk went into that power plant or whatever. Star was doing whatever it is Star does.
And you pursued Star.
Yeah, I did. And then, you know, things happened. Star was doing pretty good. I got a text from Ricky, and he was like, listen, stuff is going on. And then next thing I know, the light racers, they're like coming in. So like I see them coming in, which you didn't see, by the way, because you were inside. So I decided, listen, I'm out here by myself. I'm going to get back inside and I'm going to hide. And I guess they found me because they found me. And, you know, that's all it was. I wasn't conspiring with Barry or anything.
That's really weird because during the debriefing, you described it as you had to call the Chrome Hand for backup. They didn't contact you first. Am I correct about that?
Maybe I'm getting the order mixed up here, but either way, I saw the light racers and I went to go hide. Maybe I called Ricky after that, or maybe he called me first. I don't remember which way it was, but I did see him and I did run away, try to hide. That's pretty much the extent of it.
Do you think I'm stupid?
Yeah, I do.
That's okay. Why did you try to... I don't know what deal Barry made with you. But I know that you're the person who put the tracker on. No one else was around, while we were in the bar. No one, the only time I'm not, actively monitoring that kind of stuff is when we're in the garage. You had contact with Barry. You had contact with Barry during the mission. So I don't, there's no other way around it. You're the person who had to have done this shit.
But Fleet, don't you remember? We were together. How could I have done it?
What are you talking about?
How could I have put anything on your car? I was with you. We are in this, we are in our hideout, pretty frequently. I'm not looking at my car 24/7. It is not, it is not totally impossible for you to, place whatever, bullshit that Barry wanted, to find it. Whatever happened, I don't know how Barry could have found us unless you told him. But
it just doesn't make sense. Why would Barry come out to the fucking hollows where there's nothing and jack shit except for us?
Well, Fleet, you just said you don't watch your car 24/7.
Yeah, and not everyone is allowed in our hideout either. That's why it's a hideout. Because it's just us in there.
But, again, your car isn't in the hideout 24/7.
Yes, we have a garage in the hideout. That's what it's there for.
You drive a motor for a living. That's what we took.
And I'm in my car.
Listen, Fleet, buddy.
So
Ken
okay.
slaps Fleet on the back. He's like, listen, I'll see you later, buddy. Don't worry about it.
Yeah? Is that the end?
If Scott's happy with it being the end.
Yeah, that's fine.
What's Fleet's face as Ken's walking away?
Like, as far as he's concerned, like, Ken shouldn't be a part of this, and that's it. And I think he's not happy.
Ken, it's your turn.
I already did a scene. I started, remember?
Yeah.
You did start, so that means that is the end of the challenge. So, finish the challenge. After every player has made one scene for the challenge, we see if the Fellowship succeeded or failed. If this, blah, blah, blah. We'll draw stones to determine the outcome and then narrate the results. Sometimes the outcome will surprise us, but even when it's not what we wanted or expected, it's our job to explain it. Interpreting those unexpected results can push our story in exciting new directions we wouldn't have thought of on our own. So, first and second challenge draw. Failing the first two challenges doesn't mean the quest fails. It just means that we have to work harder to succeed. The way we do this is by drawing stones from a pool. Start with no stones in the pool and then add 1 white and 1 red. Each player takes 2 red stones. If your main character is unhappy about the path the Fellowship has taken, hold 1 red stone. If your main character actually wants the quest to fail, hold 2 red stones. Otherwise, hold no stones. Maximum 2 stones, even if the answer is yes to both. Decide secretly, then reveal simultaneously. Add them to the pool. If you put in any stones, briefly explain why. So everyone should do this by just typing in chat how many stones they're putting in.
Do you want to do Roll20 chat or?
Yeah, Roll20 chat.
So,
and then all at the same we're going to count down.
We put in like 1 stone if we're unhappy, and we don't put in any if we want it to fail.
Yes. So
okay.
Yes. So no. If your main character is unhappy about the path the Fellowship has taken, put in 1 red stone. If your main character actually wants the quest to fail, hold 2 red stones. Otherwise, hold no stones. So it's just be 0, which is if you're fine, 1 if you're unhappy about the path the Fellowship has taken, and 2 if you actively want the quest to fail. Is everyone ready?
Okay,
yep.
I think so.
All right, I'm going to count down from 3. 3, 2, 1. Cool. Hey, Scott, why is Fleet unhappy about the path the Fellowship has taken?
I think we made that pretty clear.
Great. So that means that we now have 2 red stones in here. Next step. Each player takes 1 white and 1 red. Read aloud. As a player, do you think the Fellowship did what was necessary to succeed at the challenge? Hold white if yes, red if no. The challenge, remember, was to get equipment we need.
So we should type white or red?
Is everyone ready? Yeah, so either type white or red. Everyone ready?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Great. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 white.
I feel like we're more prepared than any of the other missions that we've ever been on.
Okay. Put the stones in a cup. Without looking, draw 1 stone and reveal it, then draw and reveal a second. Don't put your first stone back before drawing the second. Look up your results on Describe the Outcome table. So, on a challenge card... Okay. So, how we're going to do this is that I'm going to roll 1d8. If the result is 1 to 6, it is white. If it is 7 or 8, it is red. So I'm just going to go ahead, roll 1d8. Whew. So that is a 6. So first stone is white. Now I'm going to roll for the second stone. This is going to be 1d7. If it is 1 to 5, it is white. If it is 6 or 7, it is red. So that is red.
Mm-hmm.
So we have 1 white, 1 red for the first challenge. Great. So I'm going to go ahead and go over here. Describe the outcome. Stones are shown in the order they are drawn. The first tells us the impact on the Fellowship, and the second determines if we won or lost.
Mm-hmm.
For white, you win the challenge. For red, you lose one character but win the challenge. For white, you lose one character and lose the challenge. And red, a character betrays or is betrayed by the Fellowship and is lost and lose the challenge. So we got one white, one red, which is real fucking bad, y'all. This wasn't great. I gotta say. This means that you lose one character and lose the challenge. As a group, describe the outcome of your challenge to match the results of your draw. If this was the third challenge, describe the outcome of the entire quest. If any characters were lost, agree as a group who it was and what happened. It can be a main or a minor character, but the player losing the character has final say over what happened to them. If the group absolutely cannot agree who is lost, it defaults to one of the characters of the player who picked the challenge. The draw only indicates the minimum you must lose. You can choose to lose more characters than are required or escalate a loss to a betrayal. So, who do we think is lost here as we lose this challenge and do not get enough equipment?
So, does it have to be a main character or a side character? Or...
No, it can be a main character or a minor character.
Oh.
And by lost, you mean like the character is removed, not like they turn or whatever?
Yeah,
okay.
So here's what it says. When you lose characters because of the draw, they are out of the game. They may quit, die, or be kicked out of the Fellowship. It could be bad luck or noble sacrifice, but however you want to describe it, they're gone. If it's a betrayal, it must be a conscious choice which the side being betrayed does not want, whether that's the Fellowship or a character. If we betray someone and leave them behind in enemy territory, they must curse us for it, not willingly sacrifice themselves. Losing a character because of the draw is different than voluntarily having a character leave or turn against the Fellowship during a scene. If the stones say someone is lost, the character we select is out of the game. No matter what happens, players are never eliminated from the game. You will always get a new main character to play.
So I'm thinking, even though this is probably like the least stakes one, I feel like it would go hand in hand with us. We failed the mission, right? We failed the...
No, we won the challenge.
No, we lost.
No, we did not.
Oh, we lost the challenge. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
One white, run red is lose one character and lose the challenge.
Gotcha.
Wow.
This game's rough.
Yeah. So I'd say like that would go hand in hand with like cut corners, maybe, honestly, because we were getting gear from them and like maybe like their store blew up or something. Ooh. You know, like maybe they had some sort of like issue. They couldn't get us the stuff
or something.
And, yeah.
Okay, I have an idea for this.
Okay.
Which is just, I think it's just like you come back. He like, I don't know. I mean, I have to pitch this to Niall. You have to like agree to this, but maybe it's just like he's like, yeah, come back tomorrow and you can like pick up all your stuff. And then you come back tomorrow and the shop is burned to the ground.
That works for me. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
You guys are known suspects. So, I guess we're known suspects.
Yep.
Gonna have to get used to that. So,
that's a way better solution than
sucks.
I thought.
So,
I thought I was gonna have to choose between Ken and Fleet right now.
No,
if it was like a main character.
I don't think we've got that yet.
Okay, good.
How does what does losing this challenge look like?
Well, I think for one, we wind up like,
Is it just that we're short on weaponry now?
Yeah. Because I think it was like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
We're short on firepower, and so like if things go loud, we may wind up in a bad situation.
Yep.
Great.